Are you bored of building the same starter base over and over again?
No!
No. Well, can you pretend to be for this video?
Okay.
Cheers, mate. The scene everywhere, boring old 2x1, or 1x2 if you're a weirdo, make up 50% of starters. Or the scene everywhere, boring old 2x2, or 2x2 if you're a weirdo, which make up 60% of starters, are just out of date. Well, I've just designed, or possibly stolen, 5 uncommon Giga Chad starter base designs, which will keep raiders guessing to where your juicy loot is stored. Let's get into it. Okay, let's take a look at the first solo duo bunker starter base. They're all bunkers, they're all bunkered, these bases. So we'll start off with a square foundation and triangle foundation and go around with 3 raised triangle foundations. We wall in the TC area from the bottom and then wall in the 2 raised triangle foundations at the side and a double door frame in front. We're going to stick a lid on that now, on the TC room, 2 half walls and another lid. This also acts as a pancake layer if you want to wall it in later on in the wipe. So we're going to grab our TC, we're going to put the TC as far back into the corner as possible on the right hand side. And then if we do it correctly, you can put a furnace straight in front of it. I'm now going to delete this foundation and kit it out. Lots of dodgy editing going on there, isn't it? Apologies for that. Okay, from this side I'm going to put a ceiling on it. Obviously you'll have a ceiling on it already. I'm not doing it in the order you will do it in game. So now we're creating our jump up to the top. Pop a furnace down. Half wall here. And a barrel if you've got a barrel. If not, pop a small box. And then we'll go into first person view again and we'll put the bunker down. We put a half wall at the bottom, a half wall at the top. We delete the bottom wall, we upgrade the top one. We jump back and we put a half twig wall at the bottom and then a floor. Upgrade the floor and that's your bunker done. And then to get rid of the bunker, you just spawn in your bag, delete that wall. And that's your bunker open. And that's it, that's the starter complete. This is probably my favourite starter base out of all 5. It's so cheap, it's so quick, it's so good. Right, so you start off with a square foundation, triangle foundation, 2 triangle foundations. Have 2 single door frames for an airlock and wall it all in. Okay, we get a single door frame and we get our TC. We'll place our TC as far left as possible and as far forward towards the door frame as possible. Get a vending machine and put the vending machine in as far in as it will go. And there you can see you've got yourself a vending machine bunker straight away. So we'll pop down a shelf. This is where your tier 1 will go initially. And I'm doing it like this for mobility purposes, but you can fit 4 large boxes and 2 small boxes on there. Okay, here we have a double door frame. We put a furnace down there and we'll put a bag down and campfire. Obviously you can put your bag where the campfire is in the tier 1 just there if you really want to. Right, you put the door swinging inwards, door swinging outwards, creating an airlock like so. And here, unfortunately, you can't put a double door because you can't jump up onto the furnace. But later on in the wipe, you can put a garage door. Okay, now just put a ceiling on it. And that's it. Starter base 2 complete. Here we have a very William-esque base. 3 triangle stability bunker starter. So you start off with 3 triangles and a triangle in the front. 2 raised triangles at the end and wall it in. Obviously upgrade. And we're going to put the TC in the corner as we did on the other base. And we're going to put a furnace in there with it. This time I'm going to put a door on for a bit of extra protection. and a shelf on the left hand side. Now we're going to pop the boxes in. And wall off the back side of the base. I don't know who put that there, that needs to go. Idiot. Okay, pop the furnaces down. And then we'll stick a lid on it. So we have a double door here. And we go around the top here in half walls. Pop 3 boxes in there. And upgrade again. And we pop a double door on the top. And then we have a double door frame going out to the left and a window to the right. Or you can have it the opposite way around if you wish. And now we'll go back into first person. We're going to have a half wall, delete the lower wall and upgrade. I've upgraded to HQM because I'm so used to upgrading them to HQM, but obviously it'll be stone. And then we put our tier 1 as far back in this corner as possible, so we've still got an angle to jump up and out on and it's not too fiddly. Make sure we've got a bag in the bunker before we ever seal it, otherwise I think we've all been there where we've not had a bag in our bunker and it's destroyed our wipe. Half twig wall, triangle, and that's your bunker sealed. And to take out your bunker, you just take that out. So it's half wall, triangle, upgrade. So all we need to do now is put a lid on the top. And that's your William-esque starter base completed. Okay, we're going a bit old school with this base here. It's donkey's years old, as my grandma would say. I did say every base had a bunker. This base actually doesn't. Anyway, we start off with a square, a triangle, and we wall in the square. We go around the triangle with 3 half walls. And then we go around the square with 3 half walls at the top. We then put a window and a door. And another door. They're double door frames. We put the window there in case you want to put something in the honeycomb. Okay, we upgrade. Now you can flip these walls around to their hard sides facing inwards. This is just temporarily because you can get things right back closer to the wall because of the hitbox when it's facing inwards. Make sure you flip them back round after. Now we'll put the boxes in. Yeah, putting those boxes in took longer than I care to admit. So now we flip the walls back around. And we go out to the side and we put a shelf on. So that's half triangle, half wall, triangle, and then a triangle in the middle. Upgrade the triangle in the middle and then delete this. So we'll pop a tier 1 down, a fireplace down. And then we have another triangle at the top. On the top we can have a box, small box. And here we'll have some 3 furnaces to jump on. Pop window frame down, 2 double doors, and stick a lid on it. And that there is your starter base. This is probably one of the most common of the uncommon bases, the Pac-Man base. Okay, we start off with 1 lowered triangle and spin all the way around with raised triangle foundations. We wall it all the way in and put a double door frame at the end. We put a half wall and a triangle frame, delete the half wall and put your tool cupboard in. You'd actually have to jump on top of that half wall because you won't have a tool cupboard to destroy it, but never mind. We're putting a shelf on now and then we'll put our door frames in. And I'm doing the same thing as what I did with the other bases, with the large box and a small box next to it. If you've got barrels, use barrels. Okay, now we come to the front and we put another lower triangle and 2 raised triangle foundations. This is creating our stability bunker. And we're going to pop some furnaces down. And then you want a half wall and a full wall. Delete the half wall at the bottom and upgrade the wall at the top. We're going to have 2 shotgun traps up here because you need to duck underneath to get into your base. And pop a door on the front. And as you can see on screen now, I actually missed the door. There should have been a door behind that. Personally, I would leave the middle one as wood because that'll act as you jump up. And that's it. That's the final starter base.